Hey guys, Kevin, Muddy River Tactical. Thanks for joining us back out at the range. Today we have a new pistol that just came in last Thursday. We were going to film it Friday, but I was out of town for the weekend for a family reunion. So we're doing it this morning. That new pistol is a Springfield XD Mod 3. So this gun's been around forever. They went to the original, then they went to a grip zone, and it's just kind of the updated version of all those. But the best part about this, in my opinion, is the market nowadays is full of a ton of great options, but there's not a ton of budget options. You know, price of everything since COVID has gone high. All these pistols cost more and more. You know, when you're talking $500, $600, $700 pistols, that's not in everybody's budget. So this gun has an MSRP of $325. So my guess is you're going to see them in the high 200s somewhere, which for a budget pistol is awesome. And it's a full size, it's a 4-inch, what I'd consider a duty size pistol. It's optic ready. It's got the front serrations updated, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, a flat face trigger, and then also the grip safety, which grip safety is one of those things that people either love or hate. Like a lot of people on the XDs loved them. It's just one extra thing. You know, if you're not gripping it, that gun can't shoot. So people that appendix carrier, things like that, really liked it. It's just something different. Like I said, you love them or hate them. I'm not against them. It's just what you get used to. The ergonomics on this pistol also feel really good. As you can see, it's got the finger grooves in there. So it feels good in your hand, and they added more and better texture in my opinion. I wish they would have added a little bit more. They still didn't go up into here, which you guys hear me complain about quite a bit. It's fairly slick up in here, but it's definitely better than what it was. And the thing about budget pistols is when you're talking about it, you can pick anything apart, whether it's a budget pistol or a $2,000 pistol. You know, there's just compromises that have to be made in certain places to get it into that price range. One of those other things that they really have to cut to do that is it comes with one magazine, and it's a 16-round magazine. So, you know, when you get into a little higher guns, they come with 2, sometimes 3 magazines. So a lot of these budget pistols are doing that, and that's just another way they're cutting costs. The cool thing is I'm almost positive that these will take the XD mags from the other ones. So if you look online at a lot of places, you can find these probably fairly cheap. And I believe there's even 18-round versions of them, or 10 rounds if you're in a state that doesn't let you carry more ammo. So just something to note there. That's part of the reason where it can go down. But overall, for the price, it feels really good. In the box, literally, it's just a white box. It comes with nothing else other than the lock. So it's a bare bones package, not a whole lot to it. But the one thing that I really like about it, for being a budget pistol, it has steel sights on it. So like the Glock people out there know, most people with a Glock end up changing the sights because they're not steel. So they change them. So it's a pretty good option. It's got a fiber optic front on it. It's got a Picatinny rail in the front for your lights or lasers. This pistol is really what I'd consider a concealed / duty pistol. I think you'll see some people using it for duty, security, different things like that. So it gives you the options to add lights, which we will have light bearing holsters for this pistol as well. The plates, let me check. I don't believe it came with any plates. Yeah, so there's no plates in there. So when you take that to put your optic on, you'll have to get a plate, which is also kind of another way they cut cost a little bit there. But the trigger, it's got the trigger safety on it as well. But as you can see, once that's depressed, it's a flat face trigger. So let's look at the trigger real quick. It's got quite a bit of take up, like you would imagine in a budget pistol. I mean, there's a long travel there, but then once it's at that wall, it's a fairly good wall. And then the break is a little long, but it's not terrible. Then the reset is just as long as kind of the travel was. So it's not a great trigger, but like I said, it's a budget trigger and it's definitely doable. It's just what you get used to. No different than talking about Glocks. Glocks don't have the greatest trigger, but people shoot them all the time and can shoot them good. So it's just getting used to what you want. The mag release is ambi. You don't have to change it. It just works either way. But the slide release is not. It's just on this one side. So left-handed shooters like myself, you're kind of out of luck there. But like I said, it just goes into, when you start trying to make a pistol in today's age, 2024, down to a $300, you can't have all the features that you would want. So I'm not picking it apart, just noting things that if these matter to you, it may not be the pistol you want. The main thing that I see on this pistol that they've changed from the other ones is optic. I'm a fan of optic. It's got the what is it? The striker indicator, and then the loaded chamber indicator on it as well, which some people like, and that kind of goes along with the grip safety. It's just added things for you to know more about your pistol. This is the 4-inch model. I believe they have the 3-inch as well. I think the 4-inch is going to be kind of the popular one for what this pistol's overall designed for. The thing that I really like though is, if you've watched any of my videos, especially once you start running optic, a lot of people run the gun off the front serrations. They've made these front serrations way better and actually usable now. So I think that's a huge improvement from the other ones. The original ones had a little bit there, but they weren't as long and they weren't as deep either. So that's a big improvement in my opinion. Overall, the pistol feels really good. We're gonna shoot the first rounds through this. Like I said, this won't be a in-depth video, which we probably will do a more in-depth video after that. So if you guys want to see an in-depth video, leave it in the comment section below. I've never had issues personally with XDs, so it's hard to say if reliability would be an issue. I've never had it, but like I said, when you're buying a gun, you'd want to know. So if you want to see more long-term review, let us know on that. As always, we're shooting, or I shouldn't say as always, most of the time today we're shooting Blazer Brass 115 full metal jacket. It's just a fairly cheap, but for us, ammo that works. So that's what we're shooting. We haven't been out here at the range because, like I said in the last video, we've been busy. So we got some weeds growing. I need to send the maintenance crew out here, get some weeds going, but we'll get back to that. And also, if you guys watch all of our other videos, we were just giving my wife hell. She's got her bees over there. So luckily it is cool enough now in this time of year that the bees aren't messing with Kyle behind the camera. They're never an issue for me, but Kyle seemed to be the bee whisperer or something. They always wanted to get after him while he's trying to film.
Workman's comp.
Yeah, trying to get workman's comp or something. But anyways, side note there. Overall, it shoots really good. It felt better than I expected. The grip angle is just something different to get used to. You know, every pistol has a different grip angle, but these finger grooves really helped, and the texture is better than the XDs of the past. I'm a texture guy, so I'd personally like to see a little bit more texture there, but you know, like I said, you can't pick it apart too much when it's a $300 gun. So overall, in my opinion, I think this is gonna definitely, price range alone is going to be a player in the market just because it's coming from Springfield Armory. Springfield Armory's been great for a long time. It's a well-known brand, so people go in looking for a budget, they've heard of Springfield before, so it's going to make them kind of gravitate towards it in my opinion, but we'll see. We'll have holsters for this on the website. We'll be making those today like we do after all the videos. When we get the new holsters, they'll be made and they'll be on the website probably by the time this video actually airs. So we'll get you taken care of on all your leather Kydex holsters. This is probably more of a Kydex holster gun, but you can choose from there. But like I said, if you want to see a more in-depth review of this pistol, like I said, we just shot 16 rounds, just the initial thing. It's nowhere near even broke in yet. If you want to know more longevity and stuff, definitely leave that in the comment section below, and enough people want to see that, we'll definitely do it. But we'll have holsters, light bearing and regular for this, muddyrivertactical.com. And as always, if you need anything, reach out to us, support@muddyrivertactical.com, or just give us a call. And also, we did the comments on the shirts before. Leave comments for shirts. Last time we sent out 4 or 5 shirts. We'll try to send out some more shirts as well. So if you're one of the people we draw for that, we'll send you a message there. But as always, we appreciate you guys. If you need anything, reach out. And until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.